Guys, am I back? What happened? That was weird. That was weird. My stream just crashed. Guys, I picked up my computer and bumped something and my stream crashed. Do I sound okay? Is something weird happening? Is this music's too loud, ain't it? I'll turn that down a little bit. Dang, okay. Well, that could have went better. That could have went way better. That could have went way better. That's all I'm going to say for the third time. We okay? Stream's okay. Stream seems to be fine. Stream is healthy. My stream is excellent. Good. Thank you, YouTube. Okay. Chat rate 1, what? Is my chat not working? No, I don't know. That's strange. Alright. Back to this view. Back to the crazy view. Back to the mess that is my side of my desk. Alright. Where do we leave off? We left off going through 2001, A Space Odyssey. All my comic books for that one. So let's jump into... Let's jump into doing a couple more Marvel comics. I think I mentioned before the stream crashed. I mentioned what did I mention? Indiana Jones and Star Wars. So that's what we're doing. I'm gonna steamroll through these as efficiently as possible, and then finish making the bookmarks, which is gonna be a whole other thing that'll discuss. We're also gonna have to walk over and get some cardboard and start chopping up some cardboard from a cardboard box because I don't have enough cardboard for how I'm doing my vinyl. If we jump to do that today, all right, I got it. And to anyone asking, yes, I am wearing a fuzzy robe because I'm cold. Because it's cold. All right. Let me pull up price charting so I can. Let me pull up price charting. There. All right, price charting's up. Nice, 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 nice. Excuse me. All right. Raiders of the Lost Ark number 1. Let's see here. Yep, direct. $7.33. Sheesh. What's the hot? Oh, Raw was $11.49 high. That was January 2023, and it's dipped down around $6. Was $9. Now it's sitting around $7.33. Okay. We're actually going to do INDY for Indy number 01. Published by, you guessed it, Marvel. We're almost through all the Marvel comics. Then we're on to Image. Then we're on to Image Comics. Let's get her out, see how she looks like. Serpent Doom. I haven't read this one yet. Let's see here. It's a bit of like a mark. Again, I want to get a better camera for this, but there's a little bit of a mark up there. You can barely see. Bit of a mark down there. But it's not like a rip. It's not a tear. It's not like whitening. It's just like dented a little. I'd say this is mint. This is in mint condition. This is like get it graded. Oh, there's Sapito. Wonder where's this scene when Sapito? Where's this scene when Sapito is no longer alive? Spoiler alert. Where is this? How do they show that in the comics? Let's see. Oh man. Dang, yeah, that's just as messed up as it is in the movie. That's 1-for-1 the movie. Be real with you. Well, that's Belloc. I'd say mint, dude. This is incredible condition. Oh, wait, mint, but I also need a couple other pieces of information from this. Let's be careful with that. Volume 1, number 1. September 1981. And this is the direct edition. I think 82, yeah, 82 is the closest to 81, so we'll toss this data down here. And then move it on. And this is 50 cents. $7. We'll copy and paste this over here. All right, there. Movies, special adaptation. All right, 1981. That's about all the notes I have for it. And we'll say it's in mint condition. Making good progress. Sadly, I think all of my Indiana Jones comics are direct. Oh, that tape almost got on the front cover. Whew, that would have been bad. I think all of my Indiana Jones comics are direct editions. I don't think any of them are actually like I think all of them are direct editions. I think they're not. What's it? They're not newsstands. I've also loved doing this, right? Because normally I stream video games, but I've loved sort of just doing a slower pace thing like this for the new year. Happy New Year, by the way. New Year's resolution is easy this year, right? I tend to like set goals for myself, and then I get bummed if I don't get the goals done for New Year's. So my New Year's goal, my New Year's resolution is two things. It's a mentality, right? It's do and finish. I am going to do things like my podcast and my YouTube channel and live stream more often and stuff like that. And I'm going to finish projects that I've started, right? There's a couple projects I've started that I haven't talked about on stream or on YouTube in YouTube videos, and that's going to be that way for a while until it's done. But Like, I want to be able to, like, sit and finish, right? I want to finish stuff. That one's done. Put it up there for now. No, actually, I'll put it on the stack of other Marvel stuff here. So, Indiana Jones will go there. That's number one. Indy number one. All right. Oh, wait, yeah, no, I'm doing it backwards. Okay, yeah. So this has got to go here. So the next one I'll stack on top of it. No, I was putting them over here, I think. Yeah. Move some stuff around here. Hold on. Yeah, so my goal is to finish, right? My goal is to do and finish, right? I don't want to start any insane projects, right? I'll do like another weekathon soon. Where I live stream at least like 1 hour every week, every day of a week. Which is fun to do, and I plan on getting back to playing games, but I'm gonna cancel. Stupid. NDO2. Nope, not okay. Not bracket backslash. Excuse me. Okay, let's look at this. This is another mint, dude. This is okay. No, I was about to say this is just as good as the last one, if not better. But no, there's a couple damage marks. Very small damage marks, but still. You can kind of see like in the reflection a little. Let's see if I can bounce that light off of the corner. No, you can't really see it. There's just a couple little dents, but again, it's nothing too crazy. This is another mint. Oh wait. There was a bit of schmutz on it. I got it off. No, this is another mint condition. This could grade pretty high too. I still only plan on grading my Blade Runner stuff though. Issue 1 and 2 of Blade Runner separately, rather than the double issue. All right, Indy number 2. Again, fantastic condition, dude. Fantastic condition. Take a look at number 3. I think this is the one that, yeah, is in the roughest shape. It's in terrible shape. What is this doing on here? It's a sticker, but talking about movie press stuff. Strange. I do have 2 copies of this, though. I do have 2 copies of this one. So this is a newsstand version, but the other one is also a newsstand version. My bad. So one of these could be in better condition than the other one, so let's cross our fingers, because I know this one is in terrible shape, because, oh, wait, number 2, I didn't get the, hold on, I didn't get the year. I'm pretty sure it's 1981, it was a direct edition, but I didn't get the month. Hold on. I'm a fool. I'm a fool. I did not get the month. Hold on. Hold on. I'm a fool. I'm a big fool. Beep, 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 beep. October 1981. October of 1981. And this was 50-cent variant. Oh, not 50-cent variant. Sorry, just 50 cents. Just 50 cents. I didn't even get the... What am I doing, dude? I didn't even get... And this is number 2, yeah? Oh, direct? Yeah, that's direct. Why does it gotta be snakes? Well, I still have not played the Indiana Jones game, by the way. $5 ungraded. Now that's newsstand. Is there... Raiders of the Lost Ark. Just look that up because I can find... Yeah, number 2. There isn't really a difference between the two, I guess. Because there isn't a listed for direct. $5 ungraded. Also, what do you guys think about what do you guys think about this take? Command and Conquer Red Alert 3 is the Spy Kids of video games. Am I wrong? I don't think I'm wrong. I don't think I'm wrong. Jeez. Voice crack. Anyways. Where was I? Yes, complaining about my condition of Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark number 3. This is sad to see because somebody, first of all, did not put tape on this correctly. There we go. Terrible way to put tape on this. Terrible way to put tape on it. Jeez, why would you do it that way? Come on. It's not coming off. Alright, nope. There we go. It's off. Alright, cool. Got the tape off. I'm just gonna, like, splice it in there, because I don't have any more, like, clear tape on me, I don't think. Do I? I don't see any. Yes, I do. I'm stupid. Alright, I'm gonna take both these pieces off then. Or I'll cut them off. I don't want these to get stuck on the comic book. Generally speaking, when you're taping bags shut, first of all, you shouldn't be using bags that don't have a sticky back. There are specific types of bags. I don't remember, but if you just look up comic book bags, it's like BGW or something like that. Those are the best comic book bags. Everyone agrees with that. They're the best because they have this little sticky back that you like peel off a piece of like cellophane or something like that, and then you're able to close the bag just fine, and you're not limited by someone put Sharpie marker right there. Terrible. And the corners folded weird. Like there's like a weird fold. It's in terrible shape. Which sucks. Yeah, but so the whole bit with those bags is that it's very difficult to, this is going to be in terrible shape because of the marker. But yeah, this is just crazy because the sticky back, which I'll get to a couple that have that back here in a minute, or that bag in a minute, but that's those specific ones, it's very difficult to get something stuck to it that is not the plastic over the bag. They do a very good job with that. Of 1981. And this is the newsstand edition. And this is that data. It is still 50 cents. Now let's see what she's worth today. Number 3 is worth $5.99. So we'll just say, that's the right one, right? Yeah. We'll say $5. And what's really nice about this is the next one we're looking at is just another copy of the same one. So we can really just grab this, paste this, change this to 4, and then delete condition and leave everything else the same, which is really nice. Because I don't know what condition the other one is. This one's in terrible shape because of the marker. But the other one doesn't have a marker. So, let us see. It's been a crazy year, guys. Yeah, but my goal this year is to finish and do. I want to finish projects I've started, and I want to do projects that I've already started. You know, continuous projects like my podcast with Spencer, which has been going pretty well, but I haven't updated it in since last January. It's pretty bad. So I've just been way too busy. But I do have a very crazy episode recorded, which we will be going up pretty soon. If I had backers, I'd replace this backer too, because it's like a cardboard one. Beats me. I don't know. I don't like that. I also don't like how thin this bag is, actually. Hold on, let me grab a bag. I'm gonna replace this bag. Let me grab all of my bags. These are BCW bags. I have BCW magazine bags and BCW comic book bags, and they're just some of the best bags money can buy. They are the best bags money can buy. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Exactly why I hate this. That tape went right on the front cover. That almost tore. Exactly why I hate putting tape on comic book bags. Oh man, that would have been very bad. That dealt no damage to it, thank God. Oh my God. Okay. If that happens, you just very calmly, very slowly take the tape off of whatever piece of the comic book it is, assuming it's a back or front cover. If it's a page on the inside, you're done for. Sorry. That's way too thin of material to take tape off of without ruining it. So you just gotta go along with it. What was this? This is number 3. Yes, this is 4. I'm excited for the I don't know if I mentioned this on stream, but the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Last Ronin game. Apparently it's still happening. It's confirmed to be still happening. I thought it was canceled because the devs kind of hit a crazy spot with their company. Apparently it's still on. Also, apparently it's confirmed that before March, like a specific date in March. When was that? Let me look. Apparently Nintendo said the Game Awards on their YouTube posted on the community page. Nintendo will make an announcement about the successor to Nintendo Switch in the next 3 months by March 31st, 2025. I doubt that. I don't think Nintendo will ever announce it. I'm joking. But I doubt that. I think it's going to be closer to April. I think that something's going to pop up because it always does for Nintendo. And just in the past, there's always been slight delays with stuff. So my money is that is a load of garbo and that it is going to be out. And information will be out about it much later than you would expect it to be, unfortunately. I wish it wasn't I wish it wasn't that case. It wasn't that case when do you ever have a dream when I'd say this is in fair condition. There's a fold in the corner again. There's like a crease in the front cover or some whitening damage there. I'm holding it off over here. I gotta hold it up to the camera. I apologize. There's some whitening damage in the corner. You can kind of see. Let me listen to that. Bring this over so I can see better. But there's a little bit of whitening damage in the corner. You can barely see it on stream. There's like a fold, like a line, like right across there, and some damage right there, which you can kind of see. There's 1 or 2 big fold lines up in the top corner. I don't know if it'll focus, because again, this camera's terrible. But yeah, you'll see like there's just like minor damage like that. I'd say fair. The other one, I mean, it doesn't have massive tape in the top corner, so I'd say it's in fair condition. This is the same one as, yeah. Yep. I'd say fair. There we go. All right. Now, we're still not done with Indy, though. Now that we got through Raiders, we still have the Further Adventures of Indiana Jones. 2 issues of that to look at. Number 16 and number 17. Looks like, yeah. Which, again, are both, like, near mint, which is pretty cool. So there's a little bit of bending in some of the corners, so I'll probably put fair on them, but always love to see cool comic books. So after we're done with Marvel, I'm probably going to jump to doing Image. And I have a lot of Image comics. A lot of, like recent Image stuff. I have a lot of that. But it's worth keeping in mind that, like, a lot of this stuff is either stuff I haven't read yet, because I thought it looked cool and I wanted to read it, so I bought it, and then I just got into a backlog like I always end up doing. Or it's a bit of a darker topic of subject for some of the comics. So just be aware of that if you see one and you want to read it and you purchase it yourself or you find it online or whatever. I don't know if Image Comics has like a website you can read their comics on online. I have no idea. I have no clue. I have no clue if they do or not. But just so you're aware, some of that I haven't read. Other ones I have read, and we'll talk about those ones and probably gush about them because I have not ever read a bad Image comic before. Again, actually, I don't like the feel of this bag either. It's just so thin. It's like this guy used like different bags for different issues, because I remember buying all of these from one seller on eBay like a couple months ago for I think some of these I bought from my dad, but I will be putting them in my database regardless, just to have them in there so I can track pricing. That's like crumpled. It's gonna fit, whatever. Unless this is the bag that this doesn't fit in. No, that'll fit. But yeah, some of these are like I got from my dad for a gift because he loves Indiana Jones. Other ones that, all my Star Wars ones were a gift to him as well because he loves Star Wars, and I want to make sure these are well taken care of. There we go. You know, and I'm really glad that Graded Comics did get the same crappy treatment that Wata Games did to video games. I mean, it kind of did, but like, I guess it was like less of a thing, if that makes sense. What Wata Games did with Mario and like NES games is just despicable. It's terrible. It's the only reason why games have gotten, like, older games have gotten so expensive. Like, some games, of course, were like were more expensive, like, to begin with, like before that all happened, which was like kind of crazy, but nowhere near the prices they were after the whole market manipulation bullcrap that happened. Makes me angry, dude. Makes me angry. You don't get a game, grade it yourself, grade it yourself with your own company, and then appraise it yourself for $1 million and put it on a TV show and have no understanding of the impact it'll have on your own company's success and the overall just impact it'll have on the market value of ungraded material as well. There's no justifying that action. There's not, especially when it is your own company. You get a game, you buy it from someone. I don't know how they did it, but it was terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible. The party can start. What party can start? We're looking through comic books. Are you still in You're still in chat? I'll jump in if you want. You've arrived. We're looking at the Further Adventures of Indiana Jones, number 16. It's in pretty decent shape. This camera's kind of terrible that I'm using. There's like not a crease, but like a dent up here. There's a little bit of folding in the corner. I'd say it's in fair shape. Like, in the spine, you can see how much whitening is on that spine. It's terrible. I'd say it's in fair shape. It's better than the other one that I just pulled out, which had Sharpie marker on the front cover, which was not me. Hold on, I almost put this back in the bag when I need more information from it. Yeah, so I'll say it's in fair shape, but I'm also going to say it's volume 1, issue 16. 16, yeah, 16, yeah. April of 1984. 1984. And this is the newsstand variant, or newsstand edition. Let's see here, do I have an 84 that I can yoink? Yes, I have an 85. That'll have to work. And yoink the data from that. I was just talking about WATA games and how awful they are for market manipulation. You know how passionate I am about how much I despise WATA games' market manipulation of video games. It's just insane, dude. And you know that was on purpose, right? Oh, wait a minute. Am I writing that? No, I'm not right. Okay, I thought I was writing that in the wrong spot first. Like, you know that all of that was on purpose, 100%. Oh, I spelled Indiana Jones wrong. Oopsies. You know that was on purpose with what was going on and everything at the time. It's just... yes, newsstand. Newsstand is worth 1 cent more. Cool. I did spell Indiana wrong, though. I'm going to fix it on here. Do you know what? Do you know actually all what happened, Andrew, about that or no? Hold on 1 second, guys. Hold on. So, what about what? Sorry, I had to take care of something. WATA games and the market manipulation of graded video games. Don't know about that? It's despicable. It's terrible. It is terrible what happened. It is terrible. Okay, so WATA Games is a company that grades video games. So if you have a sealed video game, you'd go, I want to get this graded, and you'd take it to WATA Games because WATA Games is like a number one at the best, like top forefront of grading video games. So what you would do is you would go, I got a sealed copy of, I don't know, Earthworm Jim for the Super Nintendo, right? And you'd go to WATA Games and you'd say, tell me what condition this is in from 0 to 10, right? Then they tell you what condition it was in from 0 to 10. And then you could sell it. And it's generally, depending on the game, worth more money to grade it if it is, sealed, because they don't grade things that aren't. But if it's sealed, generally it's worth getting it graded depending on what game it is. If it's like a Paperboy 64, there's no real point. I mean, you're going to get an extra like $40 out of it or something like that. Roughly. I don't know what they normally sell for graded. That game is terrible, by the way. Paperboy 64, awful. But WATA Games, basically what they did is they got their hands on a sealed copy of Mario Brothers. I think the first Mario Brothers game. And it was sealed still with like the little little like hang pull tab or whatever, like the little hook plastic tab like stuck to the back. That is like still on the back of it, right? So what ended up happening was they got their hands on that. I don't know how. They bought it from somebody. Someone said you could have it. I have no idea. They found it. I don't know. But what I do know is that when they got their hands on it, wait a minute. Yeah, this is 5. This is 5? 16? Yeah, this is 5. Okay. When they got their hands on it, they graded it like the highest grade that one has ever been given, right? And if you find one with the pull tab, that's like a variant of sorts. Normally they didn't have pull tabs on the back of the game. Normally, it was just a game sealed in cellophane and then put on a shelf in the stores originally in the 80s. But if you find one with a little plastic hook still on it and it's sealed, it's worth a bit more money. But these guys go and they purchase this or find it from somebody. And one of the guys who works for Wata Games takes it to Pawn Stars, a TV show. And he talks to Rick, who, you know, is just an interesting fella. And they say, hey, I want to sell this. I go, what are you looking for? $1 million. And then they put it on their TV show. They put it on their YouTube channel. This was like 2019, I think. So what does that do? That lets everybody go, oh, maybe I have some games in my closet that are worth that much money. And the entire nation said that. And then they all go to their closets and they say, this Mario game sold for $1 million. Doesn't matter that it's out of its box, completely damaged, and my dog peed on it 5 years ago. I'm going to sell it for $1 million, or I'm going to sell it for $100. And then everything's spiraled out of control, and now games that were once worth like $60 are worth $120, $180, $200, and they've just spiraled and spiraled and spiraled and spiraled. All because of Pawn Stars, Wata Games, and clear manipulation of the sealed video game market. That is my opinion on it. I think it's despicable. I think it's not okay. I think what they did was very, very crappy of any company. But again, that's my opinion. Everyone can have their own opinion on what's going on there. But yeah, I think that is just not a good thing for someone to do that. But you know, to each their own, I guess. But still, that's why I don't have any graded games, and will probably never grade a video game. I'll grade a comic though, that's for sure. Oh wait. Yeah, that's Staple. That Staple's in a weird spot. I'll say I'll say Rough because it's Staples in a terrible spot. So is that Staple? Yeah, but yeah, Staples are off. Phooey, that sucks. Yeah, well, that's a whole Wata game story basically. I think there's a couple good YouTube videos that are on it. I've never really watched too many of them. May 1984. I think that was right. We'll get an idea of. Yeah, it would have been 1984 because the previous one came out in April. Excuse me. That's the whole spiel with Wata Games. Not fun. I think that they're a very toxic. It was a very toxic thing for them to do. But yeah, exactly why I don't own a copy of Pepsi Man yet is because of Wata Games. No, that's a stretch. I couldn't say that they brought up the price of that specific game, but still, like, they are one of the main reasons why a lot of games right now cost a lot of money. But then I think, like, there was also just, like, a run on anything graded, right? So, like, graded comics went up in price, and graded Pokemon cards, and graded VHS. Graded VHS is nuts, dude. I know barely anything about it, but what I've heard is that it is, like, impossible to get a good grade on anything. I've seen vendors at shows I've went to before talk like, hey, this is the same exact thing as this. He goes, take a look at these two. And he holds them up. It covers the grade, holds them up, and says, what do you think this one graded? What do you think this one graded? And I'm like, they look the same, both 8s. And then he removes his hands, like both 8 or 9s or 10s or whatever. I think that's an 8s. And then he removes his hands, and one's a 5 and one's an 8. And I'm like, huh? He goes, it's because they do it by centering of the tape inside the shell. Can you believe that? And I'm like, what? Why does that matter? It's seal and condition, dude. Don't get, long story short, Unless you have like a sealed copy of Cars on VHS, don't get any VHS graded. It's not worth it. In my opinion. And yes, I am serious about Cars on VHS. That is the last VHS that Disney put out. You look on eBay for 5 minutes, and that's enough to buy a car. Nice used car. You know? It's crazy. I don't think I had it on VHS. I hope I didn't. Because we would have thrown it away ages ago. I hope I didn't have it growing up, because I would be very heartbroken that I missed out on something that rare. But yeah, Cars on VHS is nuts for some reason. No idea why. Well, it was the last one VHS that Pixar and Disney put out, is why, but still. Also, The Matrix on Laserdisc, for some reason, is also really rare. I don't know why. It just is. Oh, I didn't notice that. There's a little tear at the top. Yeah, that's rough shape, dude, sadly. I mean, it's not like it's a number 1 of the Further Adventures of Indiana Jones. It's number 17. I'm not really crying too much about it. Yeah, Cars is on VHS. Yeah, I think, let me go eBay real quick and see how much it's worth. Just to remember here. Hold on. Cars VHS. Yeah. Holy Grail Disney Club pre-owned $4,000. Graded 9.4. $3,999. Korean late VHS rental. NTSC Korea dubbed Disney Pixar Cars. $500. 9.6 graded CGC. 5,500. 8,999 for an IGS 8.5. For some reason, there's a tape of the Wiggles' "Here Comes the Big Red Car" for $70. Apparently, it's a musical. I don't know what that is, but yeah, I mean, oh, there's a Barney one. But yeah, you're looking at like where's sold listings? You're looking at like $500 to like a couple $1,000, depending on like on stuff. Where's sold items, completed items? Yeah. Let's see if I can find one. You know what? I find 0 sold listings of Cars and VHS. Oh no, here we go. Cars and Chicken Little on VHS, December 22nd, 2024. $2,500 for Chicken Little and Cars on VHS. Neither of them sealed, by the way, just loose, like in their cardboard like sleeve. But yeah, dude, Cars and VHS, I don't really get it. And then Matrix on Laserdisc. Yeah, $1,100 for Hong Kong Laserdisc. $222 sold December 6th, 2022 for December 6th, 2024, The Matrix Laserdisc, $222. $355 November of last year, $380 on October 12th. Collector excellent edition. It's insane, dude. It's insane. You know, and that Hong Kong one sold for $1,100. Absolutely insane. And the thing is, when you have it on VHS, like, it's like worth like $5, right? As per normal with most VHS nowadays. But it's still insanity that you'd have, all of the VHS in the world, and Cars is one of the ones that is one of the ones that is the most expensive. For some reason, people also claim that Black Diamond Disney tapes are worth money. No? Question mark? That's a really weird thing. A Black Diamond VHS, like, Disney tapes are a thing that are worth money. It's one of those weird things that I always say, like, clearly no, sorry. But at the same time, you look at like black diamond listings on eBay and sold ones, people are paying a lot of money for them. But at the same time, it's kind of nuts because you're looking at at the same time, it's kind of nuts. Like the prices that they go for. But I don't know, man. It's weird. They're not rare as what they're not. What is the they're not rare. They're not rare is what I'm trying to say, right? They're not rare tapes. It's like Bambi, and they just have a little black diamond on the spine. It's not a rare tape. It exists everywhere, right? With a black diamond or not. It's not like it's like a lost film that was only released on VHS, right? It's stupid. It's what I call stupid. Hold on, let me get enter Luke Skywalker. From what I remember, this is in pretty rough shape. This is not mint whatsoever. But this is volume 1, number 1. And before any comic experts watch this VOD back in a couple months or years or whatever and see that it's a 35-cent variant, it is not a typical, it is a reprint. It is not an actual copy. Sadly, if it was, this would be worth the mortgage on a house. Or a decent-sized RV. Worth way too much money. Yeah, you can see you can see even with the crappy camera. I know you can't really. Just there's a lot of whitening. A lot of folding, a lot of whitening. I mean, it's all there though as a thing. Like that's what matters. It's all there. It's like well together. You can tug on it a little. Let's see here. 1977, July 1977. July 1977. I don't have any data for that. Let's see how much he's worth. Star Wars. Number 1. Yeah, so you can see here. Let's see. Oh, what? You're kidding. Wow. Okay, yeah, you can see here, right? I don't know if you can see it well with here on here, but if I zoom in. See how there's a barcode there? On that specific one. You zoom back out. Ungraded $104. 9.8, 2,948. But also if you look again, you can see that's 30 cents. Whereas if you look at this, that says 35 cents. One fun fact to know about this, because there is no barcode, that is a 1977 reprint. So this was printed in the same year as the original, this one here, with the barcode. But because there's no barcode and because it's a reprint, it's not worth as much. And if you scroll through here as well, you'll see... is there a 35-cent? No, there's not a 35-cent variant. Hold on, let's see here. No, here we go, yeah, 35-cent, yeah. Okay, so you can see key issue, the one I just showed you with the barcode is $104. But if it's 35 cents with the variant, you're looking at $120, and that's $4,300-ish graded to 9.8. And the Just a normal old standard newsstand number 1 is 157 ungraded and 4,100. So you're looking at around a $200 increase for a higher grade with a 35-cent variant. But yeah, no, I mean it's pretty crazy this issue specifically, because it's claiming that an ungraded copy, this one here, is worth $80, which is not what I paid for this. I paid way less for this. That's crazy. That's crazy. I did not pay $80 for this, and plus it's in bad shape. So I would say that it was it'd be like worth like 40, maybe like 20. It's not in good shape whatsoever. It's not worth that much. But it's pretty cool that it is worth $80 if it was in good shape. But this one is not. I didn't buy it to sell it. I bought it to have it. Oh, you're kidding me. Look at this. December 2023, raw 225. $225. I had no idea. That's right around when I bought it, too. That's nuts. And it's gone down to 80. I'm going to have to watch this one like a hawk, dude. Yeah, it looks like May of 2022 it was worth nothing. It spikes up to $57 in January of 2023. Goes back down to 0 in around May 2023. And then from around July 2023 to December 2023, it peaks and ramps up to 225 and then goes down to 163. Stays around 163 from March 2024 to August 2024, and then takes a slow ramp down between August 2024 and October 2024. Now it's sitting at like, I don't know, it would have been from August 2024 to October 2024, a dip down to $83, and then winds up right now in November 2024 and January 2025 to around $79.95. That's crazy. I had no idea. That's a big hitter, man. All right, all these Star Wars comics here maybe all be really good hitters for like just having in general. I do know that number 2, this is again one of the second prints, but that's in far better shape. So, and one of the really weird things, like you can tell this is a second print in other ways as well, which I'll show in a minute. But it's pretty crazy how you can like look at this just based on colors alone. Just based on colors alone, you can tell, like printing wise, what's going on. Which I'll pull up in a minute and show you because it's cool. I find it interesting. All right, this is STRWRS number 01. I also want to check real quick. Hold on. I want to check and make sure that this is not bleeding through. Make sure this is not bleeding through my other ones. That's crazy. That's worth $80 though. And the fact that when I bought it was worth over $100, I had no idea. I'll be there in a minute. Hold on. Okay. There we go. I'm back. All right. Dude, that's crazy. $80. I really wonder what number 2 is going to be. Because I paid $20 for that one. I remember when I bought that one. I actually remember when I bought that one. As soon as we're through Star Wars here, I'll switch over to some vinyl for a bit. Oh no, you know what? Nah, we'll do vinyl some other time. I'm on a roll going through these. I don't want to lose my my oomph. I don't want to lose my what's it called? My pace. All right, number 2. Hold on. Yeah, you can see this one is in much better shape. You can see that very much because you can see like the last one wasn't glossy whatsoever with how worn it was. This is in like mint shape, which is pretty cool. And this is number 2. You can see it's a pretty cool one. That's when Luke got knocked out by the Sand People. All right. Volume 1, number 2, August 1977. Volume 1, number 2, August of 1977. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't write. This newsstand. I'm gonna write reprint for both of these because I don't think I have a single one that is not a reprint, sadly, because I just haven't been able to find one. I would have bought one of the Star Wars comics. I would have bought number 1 as a not reprint, because everyone knows how much I hate. If you know me in real life, you know how much I hate reprints. Luke Skywalker Strikes Back. Yeah, I mean, you know how much I hate reprints if you know me in person. I hate them. I hate them. Especially ones that are made to look like originals. This one at least has a common decency to just not have a barcode or a direct edition stamp, but at the same time, it's very annoying. Alright, let's see how much Star Wars number 2 is. Let's see here. Get it back in its sleeve. Let's see. Okay. Let's Return of the Jedi number 2, Flashpoint number 2. It's the key issue, but it's not the reprint. So I wanted to talk about this though. So this is the original print, right? So the first thing you notice with this reprint, you see how much darker that color is compared to that color? That's pretty much roughly showing up the same on the camera there. That is way darker. You'll also notice when you look at this, the text up here, which you can't really see it all that well, but it's like it's out of alignment when it printed, and that is not. And then if you come down here, again, this is a lot darker here than in there, and this could just be a way that it's scanned over. I don't know, but the background is darker here than in there. This guy is way darker of a blue. I don't know, you can barely see him. That's his mouth right there. That's one of his eyes. But he's a way more of a darker color than what's currently there. You can barely see that he's even wearing a green like shawl or hood on this reprint cover. And even the cup is just a different color entirely. It's crazy. You know, it's crazy the coloring differences between this one and the original. So I can't find what this printing's worth. It's crazy. I reckon the further we get away from number one, the less money they're gonna be. Except maybe possibly the last issue, issue 6. Maybe that'll be worth some money too. But I reckon it'll go down in price as we continue on. But let's see. If I type in reprint, let's see if it pops up. Let's see. There we go. Reprint number 2. No, wait. That's barcode. There's a barcode there. What in the world? $0.35 variant for number 2 is worth $273 ungraded. Oh. Yeah, and it looks like my last issue is a reprint, but issues 4 and 5 are not. So let's see what those are worth here in a minute, but let's finish number 2. Dang, okay. I don't know. Doesn't say reprint anywhere. All right, I'm pulling an audible and we're going with key issue and we're going to put down $19.50. So we'll put down $19. I don't know what else to do here. Weird. All right. Oh, I accidentally paused the music. Star Wars. Number. Number 02. All right. Where'd my scissors go? There's my scissors. I was just checking when I was over there doing on the floors. I was checking to make sure that this tape with permanent marker on it, it didn't bleed through through the plastic onto the thing, but it's not. So I'm happy with that. That's pretty crazy. That's mint, dude. It's crazy. A little whitening down there, but barely anyone's gonna notice. All right, number 2. Let's see, number 3. Should we just make it fun and look at what number 3 is worth first? Let's see here. Oh my gosh, no. What the heck? $75. Ugh. Hold on. Let me try looking up. Hold on. Let me try looking this up again. Give me a second. Yeah, no, $10. Yeah, weird. Okay. Dude, you're joking. Look at that. $75. It's been constant at $75 from March 2023 all the way to now. Lowest it's been is $11. That's insane. That's insane. 75 bucks. I can already tell this one's pretty damaged by just looking at it, sadly. And I'll tell you guys why it's damaged. It's a common thing that happens to comic books, and it's sad. Number 3 was the Battle on the Star. This is in terrible shape. And we're also going to update number 1 to terrible. I was being nice about it. It's not in good shape at all. Yep, reprint. No, this is issue 3. And this is, I don't know, 35, yeah, 35 cents. We can delete these two. Do 75. And throw this one in. This is crazy. Again, I did not pay $75 for this. That's crazy. It might just be slightly inflated because one person was able to sell it for some money. Is that? I'll have to look really carefully because that might be Sharpie marker on the front, which will change what I think about it. Is that? No. Did someone cut it? What's going on? That's strange. It's a very low quality image of it, but you can see how much more that line right there to there goes up. Look at that. That's barely there past that Marvel Comics group. That is so strange. That is so strange. So strange. All right. But let me pull this bad boy out. Ooh. All right, I'll tell you why this is in such bad shape. You can see right here. You see how there's like so much more of a white border along here. Like you can see, like the front cover ends right there, where my thumb is, and then there's a bunch of white border. It's supposed to be like that. I don't want to really do it, but it's supposed to be like that. And what's going on here is if you open it up, you can kind of see the staples are moving a little. Staples are moving a little. This is September 1977. Yeah, but this is in pretty rough shape. And you can see, like, it is shinier than my number 1. But you can also see, like, down in the corner here, there's some tear. There's a little bit of damage up in the corner here. There's some damage just kind of everywhere. Someone put tape on it at one point. I didn't realize that. Someone taped it because there's a massive rip right there. I'll probably get another copy of this at some point. But, yeah, no, this is in, again, terrible shape. I didn't realize it was ripped like that or taped like that. Reprint. It's in terrible shape. It's in terrible shape. Just terrible. Just terrible shape. Gotta stop dropping these. And I just dropped another one. It fell into the Quiet Riot section of this vinyl box I have down here. Oh, my pop filter. I'm falling apart over here, guys. That was probably loud. I apologize. Let me put this in. Number 3. $4. $25. Terrible shape. Yep. All right. I gotta get a thing for it. STRWRS number 03. It's gonna be like one of the first appearances of the Death Star in comic books, if not the first. These reprints have really gone up. Really gone up. Insane. Insane. That's #1 reprint is the most expensive comic book I have in my collection so far. We're going to finish off Marvel, and then I may jump to doing Image. We'll see. I may jump the rest through Marvel. And then I'll be right back and take care of something. Or you know what? Nah. We'll get through Marvel, and then I'll probably, I don't know, end stream for a bit, and then if I have time, I'll start it up again. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left to get through. So Star Wars #3 taken care of. All right. It's a bit of a fold there. Whitening along the border. #4. Let's see. Star Wars #4. No sold listings. Give me a minute. Yeah, no sold listings. Strange. Strange, guys. Why is it so strange? There's 0 sold listings. That's the first. I think that's the very first question mark on price I've ever put. Oh no, my bad. No data. No data. It's the very first one I've put no data where I've been able to find a link on price charting. Actually, no, I want this to stand out. Yeah. 30 cents. Oh, wait, no. That's not a reprint. I'm dumb. This is the normal one. This is the 30-cent variant #44. I'm not sorry, #4. Oh my gosh. October 2022, peak sold listing for this one, ungraded raw, is $500. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. It's $14. It's $14, baby. $30. Newsstand. 1977. This is a bag replacement. Who the heck uses packing tape? Who the heck uses packing tape? Who does this? Why? Why? Who does this? This is definitely a bag replace. I'm not messing with it. magazine back. Give me a second. Terrible sound. I know. I apologize. I should gotta check something real quick on my phone too. Hold on. Hold on. I'll be right back. I gotta take care of something. I'll be right there. Hold on. All right, sorry, I'm back. I apologize. I'm back. I'm back. All right. So, where was I? Star Wars number 4. I'm going to get through Star Wars number 4, and then sadly, I have to run to go take care of something. So, this will be the last one for today. It's been another hour 28 going through comics. This is crazy. You know, I've thought about it, and I'll probably do some of my Image comics off stream. Because you know, I'm just chilling, going through this, and I figured I'd show off a couple of my cool comic books. I'll get through. I'll probably, you know what? I'll finish the rest of this. I'm gonna zoom through these real quick. October. No, I cannot spell October. But this is issue 4, volume 1. I also noticed an error. I'm claiming August for both of these. Don't think that's true. So I'll pull that out. I'll make sure. You know, I'd say fair. I wouldn't say it's the best condition. I'd say fair. This is... As an enter was in all of them. That's only in the first one. The battle with Darth Vader to the death. You know what movie I watched recently? I watched 8-Bit Christmas recently. Very good movie, but there's a couple of errors that I noticed. One is basically me saying, "Come on, guys," and the other one is me saying, and the one of me saying, "Come on, guys." They literally got the, no joke, they got the cartridge for Paperboy 2. No, for Paperboy 1. And he plugged it into the NES and played it. And he started playing Paperboy 2. Isn't that wild? The video that was on the CRT screen in the movie was not Paperboy 1, it was Paperboy 2. What just fell on the floor? Oh, my tape fell on the floor. Insane. It was not the same. It wasn't the same. It was not the same. So, you're looking at that, I'm like, this is ridiculous. This isn't even the same game. It's not the right game. None of this makes sense. And the thing is, I'm picky when it comes to my video game stuff, especially with old retro stuff, because I know my stuff. And I remember looking like, what game did you just put in there? And I'm like, that doesn't exist. What's going on? You know, and I noticed right away that something was wrong with it. Now this is insanity. This is still in a bag, but that is mint, dude. That is like it was printed yesterday. That is mint. All right, this will be Star Wars. What? Oh, Luke Skywalker Strikes Again. Okay, my bad. I read that wrong. I was about to say, didn't we already have a Luke Skywalker Strikes? But no, this is again. Yeah, this is number 5. Marvel again. Mint number 1. Number 5. Probably November. Yeah. Oh, again, this is a bagger place. Who in the heck uses packing tape, dude? Whoever did this is crazy. I'm just glad I got this at the price I did. That was a risk pulling it out like that because the packing tape could have stuck to it. This is in mint condition. This is in mint condition. There's nothing wrong with this. This was printed yesterday. This was printed yesterday. It's insane the condition this is in. Oh my god. Like, look at that. That is like mint, dude. There's nothing wrong with it. Maybe a little bit of denting here and there, but it's so small, the amount. It's insanity. Hold on, let me check real quick what month this is. November. 1977. This is newsstand. And this is question mark. And this is what? This is a 35-cent variant. I didn't notice that. I did not notice that when I bought it. This is okay. Okay. This might be worth something here. This is number 5. Fingers crossed. Let's see. What is the Whitman? Now I'm confused. 35 cents. Dang it. Ah, yeah, okay. Reprint. This is $10.93. Oh, dang it, dude. Well, I think it's still worth getting graded eventually. $79 is insane, though, for that reprint of number 1. I had no idea it was worth that much. Dang, dude. This is a 35-cent mint condition. That's insanity. This is going right back into a bag, and we'll probably never leave it. Well, no, again, these are my dad's if they want to... Not they, sorry. If he wants to read that, or like my mom, I guess, if they want to read that. They can. I would advise in getting it graded, but... Again, I don't like graded things. I don't typically like graded things. The only reason why I want to get my Blade Runner stuff graded is because I have the full story in a separate volume. Why won't this backer go in? Is this the wrong size? Nope, there we go. Did I take the sticky? Yeah, I took the sticky thing off. We're good. Insane, dude. That's crazy. Okay. Yeah, number 5. This is Star Wars number 5. And I have a feeling that this is only going to go up. These Star Wars comics, they're only going to go up in value. I don't think there'll be anything that goes down in value with this for quite a while. Alright, this will be number 505. Dang it. I gotta rewrite it. The corner ripped. Made it impossible to read that that was an S. Alright. And this, I think, is the last one. Yeah, this is the last one here, number 6. So we'll get through that. But this is another 35-cent. This is no, it's not another. Sorry, this is just a. That's insane that this is the 35-cent variant number 5. I had no idea that it was. I mean, again, it's not worth much compared to other 35-cent variants, sadly. But it's not dark yet. I gotta go outside and take care of some stuff in the cold. It's crazy weather this Christmas, man. It was raining. It's crazy weather. Number 5, Luke Skywalker strikes again. Hey, Chewbacca, we're being attacked by the Death Star. Like, I think also, like, there's bits of this that, like, didn't happen in the movie. Like, quite obviously, there's the whole, like, hurry Chewbacca, we being attacked by the Death Star. It's too late, kid, we're finished. Like, that never happened. Never happened. I think the closest they were was, like, being near Alderaan after it blew up. But yeah, because you'll see here, it's shooting lasers. That never happened in the movie. I mean, it did with Alderaan, but besides that, it never happened. It was about to blow. It was about to shoot its laser. I was about to say it was about to blow its laser. What am I talking about? It was about to shoot its laser, but no, it never did. All right, and then this will be number 6, and then I'll get through these last 2, and then it'll be every single Marvel comic I have completed, and then I'm probably gonna do the rest of my Image comics off of stream. You know, because Image is a whole other thing. Then I have a lot of indie comics, and like, it's a whole thing. I don't think it'll be like something that people are interested in. I'll just do at last the Soul Southern Climax. Is it on the bag or is it on like this on the comic? I'd say fair. No, I'd say rough. Because the thing is, like, it's not falling apart. There's just some schmutz on it. I'll see if I can get it off with my finger. Can't tell what it is. There's just some schmutz on it. Nah, it doesn't look like I can get it off. Not without damaging the comic. Don't want to do that. No. Okay, 35-cent, number 6. Bit loosey-goosey with that cover. The back has a little bit of just, like, rubbing. Which, again, you can barely see because this camera is terrible. But you can see a little bit of rubbing on it. Alright, but this is looking like a number 1, volume 1, number 6, December 1977. Number 6, December 1977. Newsstand. I have no data for 1977. I don't think I have data for 1977. I can check real quick. Let me see. I hope I don't. It'd be annoying to have to go back through and add it in post. It'd be annoying. Let's see. No, I have it for 79. I'm not gonna do that. That's too crazy. 35 cents. This is not a newsstand. This is a reprint. And that is all the information I need, and then I can get the price now. I am doing this way faster than I used to. I'm getting way more efficient at it too. Star Wars number 6. Did that just open my files? Yes, it did. I want to close that. We're fine. Don't worry about it. Number 6. Enter. $6. Nope. Number 6. Reprint numbers. Oh man, nope, nothing. Okay, Whitman number 6. I think this is it here. $8. Yeah. Yeah, that's number 6. That's the one I want. Whitman reprint. What's the difference? No, that's not it. I don't know, man. It's weird. It's kind of a weird sizing. It's not this one, sadly, but it's the one I want, really. We'll say it's the Whitman for now until I figure it out, but we'll go $8. That is crazy. All right, number 6. All right, we're almost through. 2 last comics, and we're through Marvel. And then we're back to normal gaming streams. Because I just want to sit and get this done on my own time without having to stream every single time. So, Paul and Audible. Gonna call it here after these couple comics. It was really fun talking about comics and going through it, though. I'll probably do another kind of comic book thing eventually. All right, number 6. All right, then I got 2 more comic books that are sort of like add-ons, like that Star Wars number 24. 40-cent variant, which is pretty interesting. Don't know if that's a variant or if that's normal. I'm still wowed that a reprint's worth that much money. All right, this is Star Wars. Number 7. This is Marvel. I also would love to get a couple of the Valiant Zelda comics. That is another thing that's on my list to find, even if it is a reprint. I don't have any of that. I'd love that if I could find it, but I have not been able to find any. Now, an all new Untold Tale. Okay, now. And Ben Kenobi fights alone. Yeah, so this will probably be the last comic book stream for a while, sadly. I'm probably gonna do my sort through Image Comics off stream. I think. I don't know. I'll have to see if that's something people are interested in or not. Because I'll do some of it. Maybe what I'll do is I'll catalog all of it off stream. And then I'll, oh man, Mint, dude. Yeah, Mint. What year? Oh, geez, another 77? 79. Volume 1, number 24. Nuts, dude. Okay, I'll set this here for now. Volume 1, number 24. Mint. Volume 1, 24. Yeah, if it's something people are interested in, what I'll probably do is I'll probably do all the cataloging of Image Comics and all my indie comics off stream. And then I'll do one short stream, or I'll do like I'll do a couple of YouTube shorts where I talk about my favorite like Image Comics stories and my favorite Image Comics authors and artists and stuff. And that'll probably be what I do, just so I can get this done. I enjoy doing this on stream. It's a lot of fun. I enjoy talking about it, and I enjoy doing that. Got June of 1979. I enjoy doing it a lot, but there are times where it's... I just want to work on this for like a half hour, and I don't want to stream for a half hour, if that makes sense. I just don't want to have that low of a stream time. It doesn't really make sense for me. We're looking at 88% newsstand. I've never done a 1979 one. I'm looking at roughly 88% newsstand and around what, 100 minus 88, 21. No, I'm dumb. Where's my phone? I'm getting a calculator for this. My brain doesn't work, guys. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do. I'll probably do all my indie comics and all my other stuff off stream. 12. And around 12% are direct edition. There we go. What was the price on that? 40. Yeah, so I'll probably do that just to make my life a little easier. And I did mention vinyl in the stream title, and I haven't talked about vinyl at all this entire stream, which again I feel bad about. Maybe I'll pull one record out. I'll do a little bit of a record talk and sort of how to see like differences with them, because that's a whole other horse compared to that's a whole other horse compared to, not number 7, number 24. That's a whole other horse compared to 1979. $13. Dang. Wow. Oh, wait, nope. That's slashed through. That's not it. That might be a different edition. Let's see. Because vinyl, again, like I mentioned, is just a whole other beast to figure out, like, pressings and whatnot. It's insanity. Here we go, newsstand. This has got to be it here. Yep. $9. Dang it. Keep losing little tiny bits here and there, but it doesn't really matter. I don't buy comics to sell them. But I still want to know what my collection's worth because I'm interested. But yeah, I'll go over a vinyl real quick. I'll pull out, what do I pull out? I'll pull out my, my pressing of, Combat Rock after I'm done with this last comic here. And we'll go over Combat Rock, because that is a first pressing, and I'll go over, like, reasons why. And I'll show you how to read a Discogs listing, and then we'll call that good for vinyl, and then I'll jump to getting a couple of things done that I need to get done. But yeah, I'll tell you how to read a Discogs listing, and I'll tell you what's up with first pressings and differences with that. because some first pressings don't really matter, right? It doesn't really matter if something's first pressing or not for vinyl. Like, that is an argument that I think, like, if someone who owned a record store heard me saying that, they'd be like, oh, you're nuts, duh, yes, it does. It very much depends on the specific record you're talking about. It very much matters. Because you can say it's a first pressing, let's see here, Simon and Garfunkel album, and there could be people who are interested in it. But if it's a first pressing Beatles album or Jimi Hendrix album, it's going to be worth a lot more money. Some of the most expensive records I've seen before. Why did I do 08? This is 07. What am I doing? Uh-oh. This has got to go on. This is the wrong. I did the wrong one. For example, a first pressing Jimi Hendrix album, I saw that going for like $200, right? At an event I went to. But then you look at like in a record store, there was a first pressing of Radiohead. I think it was Radiohead that was like $400. So like it very much depends on like if it is a like desirable album, I guess. It's really strange. But then I have like a first pressing Beatles album, Live at the Hollywood Bowl, which is the only live album they ever released on vinyl. And you'd look at me and go, first pressing Beatles album, that's gonna be super expensive. No, it's worth like $15. Right? So like it's very strange which ones are actually worth money and which ones aren't worth money. To me, it's really cool that I have a first pressing of Combat Rock. That is a fantastic album. Besides London Calling, it is the Clash at their best. Besides London Calling, that's the Clash like right past their best. But dude, you've got Rock the Casbah, you've got Should I Stay or Should I Go? It's a fantastic album, and I have a first pressing of it. Does that really change its value all that much? Not really. But I can tell you how to identify if it is a first pressing or not, which will be helpful. But yeah, it's not as hard as you think it is. There's just a lot of little moving pieces to it, and it is ridiculously annoying to figure that out. But I'll go over that in a minute here. Hold on. Luke defies the Empire on his home world. Exclamation point. They love their exclamation points on front covers of comic books. Have you noticed that? They love it. They love it so much. Alright, volume 1. This is 31. What month do you think this guy is? I think this is still a 79. I think. Could be an 80. We'll see. Let's see. Let's see here. This is... Ooh, Lego. Yeah, no, this is 80. Some of the damage on this. Nope, 79. No, 1980. Wow. Volume 1, number 31. 1980. I was right on 1980. That's a crazy... Look at that. That's a crazy first page. I don't know if you guys can see that enough. Yeah. It's a pretty crazy first page. Let's see here. Volume 1, number 31, 1980, January. I just hit my microphone. I apologize. January 1980. This is a newsstand edition. You find a 1980. I can use 81. That's good enough. This is another 40 center. And this is my last Marvel comic to look through. It feels good to be done with Marvel comics. And I don't know, like I'd mentioned, I'm probably going to do with a majority of Image comics off camera or off stream. and go through all of them. Nope, that's not the right one. Let's see here. Newsstand, $9. Nice, worth more money. All right. And we are done with Marvel Comics. Let's do a final count, shall we? We're at 117 boxes now. It does not mean 117 Marvel Comics, because I have dividers between the different types of comics I did as I went through all of these. But we're done with Marvel Comics, but let me give a final count on how many comic books I've gone through so far. Because it's a lot. It's been a lot. I'm about more than halfway through all the comics I have. I still have quite a few more stacks of stuff to get through. But that's 117 minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 117 minus 13 puts me at 104 Marvel Comics in total. 104 Marvel Comics in total. 104. Make sure to mess that up. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That is 13 dividers. And that's 117 comics. So that is 114. 13, 17. Hold on. 104. 104 comics in total. 104 Marvel Comics. I'm gonna do a different color divider here, just so I know that like it's the end of the Marvel Comics, and then we'll get into Image. But that's insane. That's insane. Oh wait, no. That was Elcon Entertainment right here. So no, that's 103 Marvel Comics, 104 comics total that we've gone through. It's nuts, dude. That's nuts. That's too much. Sometimes I feel like it's too much. But like I still have a lot more to get through. Like for example, this is all some Image comics and just random assorted indie comics. It's all a stack here, and then I have like 2 more stacks just as thick as this sitting over there, like behind my TV and behind my my desk. Crazy, dude. It's gonna be crazy. And then hold on, I was gonna look over the Clash. Where did I put that one? Where's Combat Rock at? Where's Combat Rock? Nope, that's Easy Listening. That's Motown. That's Star Tracking. That's Dancing Madness. Here we go. Okay, so from what I remember on this guy, there's a lot of different things you have to go over to figure out if a vinyl is a first pressing or not. First of all, if it has a barcode. Sometimes if it has a barcode, depending on the year of the record's release, it automatically means no, it is not a first pressing. Because if it's like the early 70s, late 60s, that there's no barcodes. Barcodes didn't exist then, therefore there wouldn't be a barcode on it. But we can look deeper at this. The first thing you notice here, right? Copyright 1982. Great to hear that. Great to see that here. And that is really all you need to look at for the front of this specific one. Now, what's really interesting here is most vinyl records come with what's called an SLPS number. Different record labels use different sayings or different letters to differentiate which was one of their records and which was someone else's. Normally it's on the spine, so you'll see down here that says Epic Stereo, which again, this camera's awful, so sorry you can't read it. But up here it says FMLN2. That is the SLPS, or the identification number for this specific version. If there's a different pressing of this, it'll say like FMLN3 or FMLN6, or it'll say something else. And then normally it has, this has a different number up here, but you can see it better on the inside. So what's crazy with this one is, this is what's called the liner notes. And this is in rough shape, sadly. But the first thing you'll notice, it says FMLN2 here, and nowhere else. That's the last you'll see of that, as far as I'm aware. But then you'll also see down here another identifying number, 37689. I think that in this case is the SLPS number, and then FMLN2 is, I believe, referring to the pressing. And then the other thing, which you're not going to be able to see it on this, but you see it says you can't read that. It says FMLN2 on that side and FMLN2 on that side. But what is really, really hard to read, which you're not going to be able to see it, is the inner notes. I believe it's called the... Hold on. Sort of a matrix number, I believe is what it's called, but there's also another thing that it's called. Discogs calls it something else. Let me find this. Excuse me. So, Discogs, DISCOGS, is the number one way to figure out pricings of things. But if you look up Combat Rock issue number 1, it is the Runout D notes. My bad. That's what it's called, the Runout notes. The Runout D notes is what it's called. Now, the Runout D notes on this, there's different identifiers for pressings. And again, it's a mess, so I'm not going to get too much into it. But if you look up the Clash Combat Rock first pressing on Discogs, again, DISCOGS, you'll find a number of things that need to be on the D notes to have it be a first pressing. For instance, this one has a G on it, and then it has a bunch of numbers. That signifies where it was pressed, I believe. And then in here you have XG, and then BL376893C, and then an IT. And I think a 13 there. So there's a lot of master disc. That's interesting. There's a lot of different little things that make up what is considered a first pressing. If you look at something else, again, that's not going to be there on any other pressing. This number is going to be different on other pressings. And the barcode number will sometimes be different. It all adds up to being a very complicated thing to determine whether or not something is indeed a first pressing. And it's all of these little tiny things that kind of coalesce together. I did not put it back in its bag. Oopsies. That coalesce back together to create a what is and is not considered a first pressing of a vinyl record. It's annoying. It's annoying. I'm not doing it for every single one of my vinyl. I'm not. I refuse to. It would take me 10 years to do that. So that one I randomly looked up because I just wanted to know if it was or not. But typically, you just identify it as close as you can with images off Discogs. What they typically do with Discogs is there's image of the front of the outer record sleeve, image of the back of the outer record sleeve, and then an image of the sleeve on the inside, an image of the paper that's stuck to the inner of the disc, the inner part of the disc, and then that'll let you identify what it is, because sometimes that inner paper that I was pointing at, the inner one that said FMLN2 on it, sometimes that'll be a different color, or that'll have a different design on it, that'll tell you what version it is. So yeah, that's vinyl for you. It's a mess. It's fun. I love listening to it. It's great. Highly recommend picking up a couple of them if you can. But that's going to be it for me today. I got to go get some stuff done. It's been great looking through all my Marvel comics. 114 of them. 103 of them. 103 Marvel comics. One comic not Marvel. But I will give a final count and do a YouTube short of what my favorite Image Comics are, and let you guys know, because I think that'd be a better way to do that. So, wrapping this up here, I will see you guys when I see you guys. Probably the next thing you're going to see from me is another YouTube video. I'm going to do another one of those and get that out into the world. So, see ya. That's it. Bye. That's it for today. Bye. Have a good new year. Bye.